I can't fuck with snakes. I ain't all the way back from my people, I pray I won't fortune for fame. I'm finna turn up and get they ass a taste. I thought I was global, they screaming my name. I'm everywhere like I'm the Chicago way.
Alright, so moving like towards another segment. I call this segment Lil Reese's Research. Shout out to Lil Reese. So I want to ask you, like, I'm gonna ask you questions on various topics, and if you don't know about that topic, you just gotta say I gotta do my research. All right, let's go. First one: L.A. Capone has a sister who raps by the name of Nina the Goddess.
Right.
Right, for sure. Next one: FYB J-Mane's old music YouTube channel got deleted due to him not paying the producer DG Prada for his beats.
I do my research.
I bet. That's one. Lil Durk is a playable character in NBA 2K.
I gotta do my research.
All right, for sure. Next one. G Herbo recently pled guilty to federal fraud charges.
I gotta do research.
You ain't hear about that? Oh, this shit.
You still there?
Yeah, I ain't hear you. Like what you had said?
I had said, I seen that shit.
Oh, why?
I think I seen that shit. I seen that on the blog though. That's just me. Like the blog, that shit was all over the blog on Instagram. So
yeah, like that. Like you had to have seen it because it was posted like everywhere.
Yeah, it was on the blog. That's why I said, you feel me? I overlooked it. You feel me? Like,
that makes sense.
So, but I don't really take everything I see on the internet. I don't really care about that. I don't really take that serious. That's just they speculated what they saying. We don't really know what's going on.
Makes sense. All right, next topic. Mellow Bucks and DCG Sean are currently dating.
I had to do my research.
I bet. Next one.
I ain't anything.
You ain't know that?
On what they do?
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could check Mellow. You could check Mellow's page. You could check Sean's page. Like they got pictures together and everything.
Oh yeah, snapping. They doing their shit.
For sure. All right, next one. PGF Nook said he wasn't dissing FPG Duck when he said Duck's gun jamming is probably the reason he died.
I gotta do my research on that.
All right. Next one. Tay Sav used to produce beats for Young Pappy.
I gotta do my research.
For sure. Last one. Billionaire Black and FPG Duck ran into a clown in the Hunters and scared him off by pointing a gun at him.
I gotta do my research. I don't know.
I bet. That shit was funny as hell. You should check that video out sometime. All right, so getting back to you, man. So like, look at your catalog. I could say you're pretty consistent when it comes to dropping music. So what makes you so consistent?
Just taking you feel me, taking what I do serious, you feel me? Because I'm putting my time in this shit. I'm putting money, I'm investing in myself in this shit. So I'm not finna just be out here wasting money on myself and not really taking this shit serious for it. That'd be me moving backwards. So it's like I'm really just trying to. I know consistency is the only key is what's gonna get me to where I'm trying to be. So that's like a number one priority that I always try to make sure I stand on while doing this, because that's really what people want to see. They want to see the consistency. Okay, you got the music, but people want to get to a point where they always, you feel me, because it depends on you dropping. You feel me? Especially if you got people that's really rocking with you, got a fan base. Like I always see people on Instagram, I always like let me know, like, man, when you dropping this, when you dropping that type stuff. So I just want to get to a point where like I gotta just be consistent and be more interacting with them, with the fans, with the people, because they the ones who gon', you feel me, support and fuck with a motherfucker. So that's really what I've just been trying to work on though.
Exactly.
Trying to get better.
All right, so I heard, like, I saw in the interview with 16 Shot 'em, you had said like when you started seeing success with the rapping, you had record labels like reaching out to you. So like back then, why didn't you sign a deal?
Because I don't even know why I didn't sign a deal. Like, to be honest, some whole shit had happened after, like, once the pandemic had happened. I think all the labels weren't really doing no business like that, like especially and it had happened. So some fluky shit happened. Now I never got a chance to like get the means with them. So it's
Okay.
like,
Okay.
but
But hold on a second. You shit tweaking.
I said that's when around the time when I was supposed to have the meetings with the labels,
Okay.
the pandemic. That's when the pandemic hit. So that had fucked up a lot of shit. And
All right,
then
that makes
I
sense.
did actually have a meeting with one of the AIs from Atlantic, but I was supposed to be having a meeting with them again, but the pandemic, like, so that be in the way for
Okay,
me.
that makes sense. So as far as
Little
signing a deal, like, will you ever sign one?
setbacks, huh?
My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, but like, as far as signing a deal, like, would you ever sign one?
Yeah, if it makes sense, yes,
Okay,
yes, if it makes sense to us, my career, me leveling up, it just gotta make sense. Yeah,
for sure. Sure.
for sure. I don't have a problem with it.
All right, man. So I'm gonna get into like something a little more personal. So I saw in that same interview you had also mentioned that you was homeless at one point. So what was that like?
It was just an eye opener, just a life, just something that I had to really go through in order to find myself. You feel me? It was just an eye opener in life.
Okay,
That's what I see. That's what I take from it. Showed me a lot.
showed you a lot. Okay. So like, would you say like that experience kind of, I could say, helped you grow?
You say what?
I I want to ask, like, would you say that experience helped you grow?
For sure. For
Okay,
sure. Like way a lot more other experiences. But main things right there.
makes sense. Makes sense. All right, so being from where you from, like, did you ever lean into the streets heavy, or were you always like kind of not
Nah,
too
like
deep into it?
just we all brothers, we all come from my people. But I never was the type of motherfucker to put some street shit what I have going on, some streets into my business. Like that shit don't coincide. So I'm smart as hell. Like I told you, like I know what's my purpose in this shit already. I know what the fuck I'm trying to do. I see my vision. All that shit. Like I'm above that. So I'm not. And I know it's my purpose in this shit. I know what I'm trying to do. I know what I gotta do.
All right, all right. Like, could you repeat like some of the stuff you said in the beginning? Like, I didn't catch everything since it's like tweaking.
I say I don't let street shit and my business coincide with each other. Like I never put no street shit into my business. Like I always was motherfucker that make sure I handle my business and do what I gotta do because I know what's my purpose in this shit. I know what I'm here for, what I'm trying to do, what I'm gonna
Right,
do. I got tunnel vision. I ain't letting shit distract me again where I'm trying to go, where I wanna go. Cause
right.
that's type of motherfucker. That's what I'm on. That's me. I don't know how
That's
nobody else is, how nobody else think, but that's how I am. That's me. That's what I and I'm me. I'm my own person. I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do and I love to do. This what I wanna
makes
do.
sense. Makes sense, man. All right, man. So getting back
This
to
I'm
some like,
gonna help my family.
all right, all right, man. So getting back to some music shits. I also saw you have a song with legendary 600 rapper S Dot. So how did that come about?
That's not just we ran into each other. We've been hip to each other already. It's just like we finally had a chance to buck into each other. We ran to each other by my hood before.
All right,
And once you feel like I told you, we already been hip. So once we, you feel me, bump, we locked in instantly out back, got in the studio session, locked in. You feel me? Got enough. We found chemistry. You feel me? So
Got
that's
you.
all that was. You feel me?
For sure, for sure. What was that like? Like the studio session and everything.
Um, I feel like it was decent. Like I'm gonna say we definitely got good chemistry with each other because like Dot the type of motherfucker like when I'm around him, like we the type of motherfucker we catch the vibe while we in the session. Like sometimes when he wanna like got a right type shit or he might don't need right, we probably be in the session, you feel me? Listen to a beat. And the chemistry we just go hand in hand. So it's like we just flowing right with it. And I feel like we make some of our best shit. Like when we just in the studio, just going off each other vibes and energy type shit. You feel me? Building that chemistry with each other. And you can't have that with everybody. You don't have that type of like with like every artist. You feel me? Everybody
Yeah.
don't. So it's like really I could just say good chemistry with each like
Yo, you can stay with me? Nah, cause like you like your shit like kept like
I
lagging and
said,
shit.
huh?
I said your shit kept lagging and whatnot.
Oh yeah, my bad. But I said like just building we built that chemistry with each other, you feel me? We both like you feel me? We feed off each other. We both feed off each other while we in there. So
Most definitely,
it
man.
really ain't gonna be that hard to come up with no good ass songs when it's like that. Cause like I said, you don't get that type of vibe with just like everybody you in the studio with only certain type of artists. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. All right, man. I got this next segment. I call it the On Beatty session. Shout out to Reese once again. So I'm gonna ask you a bunch of true or false questions, and if the answer is false, you gotta put your thumbs down and say, "Hmm." All right, man. So first one, Chief Keef has a collab with Levi, and Dreezy has a collab with True Religion.
Hmm.
You're right. Chief Keef got a collab with True Religion, and Dreezy got a collab with True Religion. So they both got a collab with True Religion. All
Right.
right, next one. 600 Breezy told FBG Duck and his guys to pull up, and he set them a load to a police station.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
That's true. Like FBG Duck and the guys pulled up, it was a whole police station. All right,
Right.
next one.
I ain't know
Tay
that.
Savage, Tay Savage said he would end the war in Chicago if it was up to him.
He said, "Oh yeah, that's probably yeah."
Yep, that's true. He said that in the Say
I
Cheese
think
interview.
that on Instagram.
For sure. Next one. FYB J Mane said he is the cousin of Chief Keef.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah, no.
Nah, I don't know. Nah.
Yeah, that's false. He said Lil Reese was his cousin, not Sosa. All right, next one. Buka 600 admitted in an interview that Lil Durk had sex with his girl.
You said who?
Buka 600.
Yeah, Booker 600. What? Said what?
He admitted in an interview that Lil Durk had sex with his girl.
I don't know. I
That's
don't know.
false. That's false. Fans assumed it was Durk, but he did say one of his homies fucked this girl. All right, last one. P Rico was on live with FBG Cash walking to Old Block.
I don't know.
That's true. He was on live walking to Old Block. All right, man. I got this next segment. I call it a hit different. Shout out to FYBJ Main. So, what I want you to do is tell a funny ass story that happened after you got high.
Huh?
I said, like, for this segment, and it's called a hit different. I want you to tell a story about a time you got, like, I want you to tell a funny ass story that happened after you got high.
Uh, what you talking about? What type of hat? You talking about weed
Like,
hat?
like you,
Pure hat?
yeah, weed high, like you smoked the blunt guy.
What's the funniest shit I ever seen? Got high. I can't really think off the top. I'm high right now.
Should be like that.
You heard?
Yeah, I heard you.
I said I can't really think off the top of my head right now. So like I'll probably have to really sit back and think about that shit.
Yeah, for sure. That could take a minute.
Hell yeah.
All right, man. So moving away from that, bro. So like you had mentioned once that you and your mom didn't see eye to eye at one point. So what's your relationship like nowadays?